Good evening. On February 14th, the Office for Civil Rights of the United States Department of Education sent a letter to educational institutions, including this district, explaining existing legal requirements under Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, the Equal Protection Clause of the United States Constitution, and other relevant authorities. A portion of the letter reads as follows, I quote, "Discrimination on the basis of race, color, or national origin is illegal and morally reprehensible. In recent years, American educational institutions have discriminated against students on the basis of race, including white and Asian students, many of whom come from disadvantaged backgrounds and low-income families. These institutions embrace a pervasive and repugnant race-based preferences, and other forms of racial discrimination have emanated throughout every facet of academia. For example, schools have routinely used race as a factor in financial aid, hiring, training, discipline, and other institutional programming. Educational institutions have toxically indoctrinated students with the false premise that the United States is built upon systemic and structural racism and advanced discriminatory policies and practices. Proponents of these practices have attempted to further justify them under the banner of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Institutions that fail to comply with federal civil rights law may face potential loss of federal funding," unquote. Regrettably, HCPSS exemplifies the practices addressed in this letter. Moms for Liberty of Howard County has been advocating for the cessation of these practices within our school system. In accordance with the guidance from the DOE, we intend to submit formal complaints from parents and students who have directly encountered these discriminatory practices to the Office for Civil Rights. Tomorrow marks the deadline to rescind these divisive practices and policies. Will you jeopardize essential funding for our schools? I've sent each of you a copy of the letter and a resolution for your review. We strongly urge you to take immediate action. Thank you for your time and consideration.